Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. And the Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Colorado's offense will take the field first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They booted away on fourth down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hauls it in. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. On target. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly, running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Makes the catch. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Spears. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Spears. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. Just keeps slinging it. Dumps it off in the flats. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Boise State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here's the handoff. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Finds his tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. in the backfield, it's Lester. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Line gets set, first down. Right on the money. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
There he goes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Pulls it in. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Broncos trying to cash it in on first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down, he'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Broncos! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete to the right.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. That'll for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Longo. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Had to settle for the field goal.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Finds his man. It's Spears. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Might be calling a hot route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Going right to work up top. Finds his big tight end. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be...
Turning it on! He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Might be changing the route. They'll throw it from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Leaves it with the running back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Longo. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it out fast.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Broncos are on the move. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds a tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it. He caught it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Boise State. And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Continues to fight for yards. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every...
Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll give it to him again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They want that clock to run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's exactly your job when you're a defense. You know, they're going to make throws. They're going to make catches. I got to get them on the ground. I got to limit the yak, the yards after the catch. Nice job.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why?
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Longo. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Gonna try to get it himself. It's complete. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.